Hey everybody, welcome to my new channel, Fat to Fast. My name is Mitch, and this is my journey from overweight, out of shape, and frustrated to fit, fast, and feeling better than ever, all through cycling and dieting. Let's get into it. About 7 months ago, I got the flu, and I went to the doctor, and as the doctor always does, they asked me to go ahead and step on the scale. And don't know about y'all, but fear started coursing through my veins, adrenaline, the whole nine. And a little less than 3 years ago, I was down around 220 due to cycling, weightlifting, and dieting. And I knew I hadn't been taking care of myself. Been working 50, 60 hours a week. And during that time, it's easier to just go make whatever you want, eat whatever you want, and not take care of yourself. So that being said, I weighed in at about 285, which is not good. When you're pushing 3, and especially about my height, which I think I'm 5'7"-ish, we'll call it that. That BMI is extremely high. Let's be real. In that moment when I saw that, I knew something had to change. It took me a couple weeks to get over the flu, and after that, I really started to lock in. I have years of weightlifting and cycling experience, but something that I've learned through my fitness journey in the past is that there's no one diet, no one workout, no one cycling program that can get you where you want to be and keep you there. It's through hard work, dedication, and elbow grease, you know. So whenever I was lifting, my maxes were 245 on bench, 405 on squat, and then 410 on deadlift. My fastest bike ride ever was going to be 18.1, and my longest bike ride was 107 miles in 7 hours and 34 minutes. And then this is going to be like a mark because I want to do it again. But I want to do the Three Sisters ride. It's a local ride, and it's the hardest ride I've ever done, even harder than my 107. And so this is a future challenge for myself through this video. And let's be real. For me, fitness and just being healthy, being outside, being active, it's always been an escape from stress and anxiety. What genuinely got me back on the bike and started this weight loss journey again was a couple of my buddies. They did a 112-mile ride, which is an Ironman distance ride, in roughly 12 hours. And unfortunately for them, but unfortunately for me, it broke my long distance record. And I'm super competitive, and I'm not gonna let that stand. So let's talk about where I am right now. Also, if I can get editing, right here will be today's current weigh-in. I am 240 as of this morning, so I'm roughly down 45 pounds since the doctor's office. Since then, or since the last time I rode, where it was 18.1, my fastest bike ride as of a week ago was 19.1 miles an hour. My current caloric intake is going to be about 1,640 calories, and I logged that through MyFitnessPal, and if I can, it'll be right there. So I also have fancy little Garmin watch, and so I'm on one of their Garmin cycling programs, and I'm currently 12 weeks into it, so this is going to be the end of the base miles, and next week I'm going to be starting the building phase. So far on the bike this year, I've logged 750 miles, and I mean, that's only going to hopefully go up from here. The rides are going to be extremely difficult coming up in this building phase, but I'm very excited for it. So my goals for this are super simple, right? Drop the fat, get faster, and more importantly, stay mentally and physically healthy for the rest of my life. That should be everybody's goal, I feel. This channel is not going to be about crash diets or putting band-aids on bullet wounds. This is about building a lifestyle that lasts on 2 wheels, specifically for me. So what are my long form goals? Okay, so the first goal is going to be to get to 220 by October, probably middle of the month, maybe the end of the month. I prefer to be there mid-month. I am currently 40 pounds down of when I started tracking my weight, not since the doctor's office. And then when is the 150-mile ride that's going to take back the long distance record? That's hopefully going to be November 1st. Me and 3 of my buddies, we're going to be riding that. And hopefully the channel's still rolling strong, and you will get some great footage of that. And then a goal that I've had since I started cycling, but I have never attained, is actually going to be to enter a cycling race, a criterium, if you will. And if I were able to even just finish the race, because I've had buddies who attempted it and they are tough. So if I can just finish a race next season, that would be a big win. So I'm going to kind of move now into what you guys should be expecting on my channel. So 1 video a week is going to be the soft goal. I mean, if I can do more than that, I will, but I'm just going to start super simple so I'm not overloading myself with weight loss work the whole nine, because I am a normal person. I do have a job, and it's definitely going to be difficult to balance all this, but I enjoy doing cycling, and I need money to work because I have the most beautiful dog in the world. Her name's Luna, and she has to have her kibs, otherwise she'll be very upset with me. So each video is going to contain these items. So my current weight loss, how far down I am, my cycling workouts for the week, and what rides I did and didn't complete, any gear that I do find useful. Also, we're going to talk about nutrition tips, things that are working for me, because each person is so individualized, and something that works for me might not work for you. You guys might have tips for me that will work and some might not, but please leave them in the comments. And most importantly is going to be transparency each video. I'm going to talk to you about the highs and the lows. I promise you're going to have videos of me literally laying on the side of the road. As of this training program, I have laid on the side of the road in somebody's lawn twice. So the highs and the lows, the days where I hop on the scale and I'm very disappointed with what I see, and then the highs of hopefully accomplishing all these goals. I'm going to bring you along for rides, challenges, and hopefully one-day races. So if you want to see what a normal guy can do with dedication, some elbow grease, and a great attitude, stick around. I genuinely would love to build a community of people who build each other up and hold themselves and those around them accountable. And just let's get stronger together at the end of the day. So this is Fat and Fast. This is just beginning. Let's ride.